Hello! We want to demo the blockchain API MVP that we released to Testnet recently. Before that, I'll just give a brief status on the first period of being funded by the Treasury, and thank you for that, by the way. The short version is that we are on track. Some might even argue that we are a bit ahead of schedule, but I don't want to jinx it. So let's just do a quick throwback to our promises. The high-level roadmap for 2022, we presented it as such. The blockchain API with swipe to stake or one-click staking in Q1. We are still in Q1 and we're still working on it. And the details are the following. So first step is to sign up using the API. That is done. Part of signing up is also accepting our terms and conditions. I'll get back to that in the demo. After signing up, any transaction going towards the hot wallet from your address will be considered a deposit, and you're able to withdraw as well. The automatic direct payouts of the fractional rewards from the Masternodes is still work in progress, as is being able to vote on the blockchain API. This is also why we call it an MVP so far. The data endpoints to get the details of the funds is done, and it's also done that the withdrawals you request via the API is approved automatically, as long as you keep within some constraints and some thresholds. This correlates with the anti-spam of the blockchain API that's also in place. We're working on enabling that someone who signs up using the API can subsequently sign up and get access to the web UI as well. But the other way around, that is done. So if you are already a member and you want to use the API, you can add an API address to your profile. Looking at it a bit differently, the blockchain API MVP, almost done. The MVP is deployed. Please go ahead and test it. What's also on testnet right now is that we've reduced the minimum balance needed to be a member earning fractional payments from 1 dash to a half. The automated approvals of withdrawals is not only there for the API, but also when you're withdrawal through the UI. However, it has different thresholds when you're doing it through the UI. But the thresholds, generally speaking, in the withdrawal and sendback related automations have been increased. We have refactored code for performance, improved performance, of course, and refined some database indexes for the same purpose. And then next week, I will show the first language packs. And yeah, please help to make sure that the translations are as good as possible. I know some of you might find them rather lousy, but help us out here, please. All right. So during basically the past 2 months, we've launched 5 new masternodes. 26 was launched just end of December. 27th was launched in the beginning of January. We had a double liftoff of masternode 28 and 29 end of January. And then just a week ago-ish, we launched masternode 30. 30 is our all-time high. We're, I think, 500 dash or so away from our all-time high, and again, thank you for that. Obviously, we'll spend the rest of the quarter finalizing the blockchain API, but we're also getting started on the Q2 release. And the Q2 release is mostly about trustless staking. We will be aiming for an early release of a minimal viable product on Testnet, and that is to invite you guys to test it thoroughly. So the ideal situation would be that we also find a wallet provider that will integrate seamlessly with a swipe to stake or click to stake trustlessly solution here. We've already seen DIP26 with multiple address payouts, but if DCG continues to develop and evolve on the trustless masternode shares later in 2022, we'll obviously implement a meaningful support for that as well. It's time for us to put up a new proposal. We will be asking for the same amount per month, 15,000 euros, but we have seen a bit of a bear market, so obviously it will be a bit more in dash than you saw in the last cycle. However, in December, we signed the agreement with DIF So after 3 months of being funded by the Treasury, we are now also in a situation where 3% of CrowdNode is owned by the network via diff, of course. That's a reality. Again, thank you. I think it's a really exciting journey we're on. And with that, let's go straight into the blockchain API demo. In the bottom of the page, you'll find a knowledge base article with a blockchain API guide. Let me just go ahead and open up that one. You can use basically any wallet you'd like to test it, obviously on Testnet, and you need to have some sort of coin control, be able to manage which address you're sending from, whether that be managing chains addresses or something of the like. All API commands and responses have an offset of 20,000 DUFs. So when you want to sign up for the API, basically means that you need to send this amount of DUFs to the hot wallet. We will send back a please accept terms command looking like this in your wallet, and you will subsequently then go ahead and send this amount of DUF to accept the terms. Afterwards, we'll make some deposits and also some withdrawals. So you can see how that works. I have synchronized a Dash Core wallet on Testnet, and let me just go ahead and request a payment so we can get some T-Dash to work with. You can use our faucet for that. There's a link in the bottom of the knowledge base article in the guide here. Click that, and a small anecdote of the faucet. It's almost 4 years ago, it's been almost 4 years since we launched it, and it's paid out T-Dash to the community more than 68,000 times. So still going strong, and thank you to all of you, those of you that are still supporting it by sending T-Dash to it. All right, let's go ahead and just type this one, get coins, and let me open the wallet again to see what's happening here. Boing, so we got a payment there, 1.9 T-Dash, which is fine. I'll go ahead and basically select the input, make sure that I custom pay it back. And the hot wallet on test, you can find that also in the article. So let me just go ahead and copy that, pay to that, and then the amount for signing up will basically be this. We could, just for the fun of it, pay something else entirely. Let's just pay 1 Dash and see what happens. So 1 Dash that's coming from an unknown address should basically bounce back. And here we go. So let's just go ahead and then try to sign up for the API. So again, I'm selecting the input, so I know it's coming from the right address. Do we have the last one here? Yes, the latest one. And the amount to sign up, I'm just copying that from the guide, like that. So this is basically me requesting the platform to sign up. And what I should be seeing in a moment is a response where I'm challenged to please accept the terms. And that should be 20,002 DUFs received back into the wallet. And again, the API is running around 3 times a minute, so it shouldn't take more than half a minute to get a response from the platform. Let's just go ahead and wait for that. There we go, 20,002, just like we expected. That's just awesome. Okay, so 20,002 means please accept. Where's my mouse? So 20,002 means please accept the terms. And accept terms, the command for that, let's just copy that and then go ahead and send that along. So that would be 0.000, and then I'm pasting it in. Again, selecting the input, making sure it's coming from the right address, paying to the hot wallet, and then go ahead and sending that. Click. And what we should be seeing coming back is welcome to the CrowdNode blockchain API. So 20,004 is what we should see coming back in just a moment. Oh, there we go. So this means that you're now signed up, you've accepted the terms and conditions, and any subsequent transaction will be considered a deposit, and you will be getting 20,008 DOF back. Let's just go ahead and try to send some more Dash and then make a deposit basically. So let's just go ahead with this one. We'll send to this and we'll send everything at once, everything we have on the input side here. Click. And what we should see now essentially is that we will be getting back, where's the blockchain app here? We'll be getting back a deposit received. So 20,008 DOFs should be coming back shortly. There we go. So next up is to withdraw. So the withdrawals are a little bit more sophisticated than the deposits. Basically, you can withdraw a fraction of your total balance, a fraction down to 0.1%. If you send 1 DOF plus the offset, you'll be getting out 0.1% of your total balance. If you instead send 1,000 DOFs plus the offset, you'll be getting out 100%, meaning you'll empty the entire balance, withdraw everything. Let's just go ahead and try that. So I'll be making a transaction where we wish to withdraw, let's say, just half of the total balance. And if I'm not bad at my math, that will be like this. So sending this, and what we should see now is first a acknowledgement that the withdrawal is queued, and not long thereafter we should actually see the withdrawal being processed and the amount going in to the wallet. There we go. So it's queued for withdrawal. And that's the actual withdrawal. I almost forgot that you can also check the UI without actually logging in. So by using what's called the funds open, which is found on the front page of the website, the app, you can paste in the address and go to the open funds page and see a representation of what's actually going on in terms of commands and responses. And we've already received a dividend, so that's amazing. That went really fast. Besides the UI, there's also the option of actually getting that in sort of a JSON format. And I've just copy pasted it with the address here. So go in and do like this and you'll get it in terms of the raw data. That's it. Please test it. We plan to release it to mainnet early March, ideally March 1st or sooner, and we'll keep you updated. Thanks and have a great day.